Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. You can listen at dusk, you can listen at dawn. From a big elephant to a little prawn. Exciting features with exciting names. Crepuscular Content with Will and James. So welcome back. We had fun last week. We did. And I thought, moving forward, we should look back to see how our previous episode went.
Moving forward, we should look back.
What's that quote? If you don't learn from past mistakes, you are doomed to repeat them.
That could be a quote.
I swear to God, that is a quote.
Who said that?
Tacitus.
What?
Plutarch.
Are these Roman people?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't think they said it though.
Is Plutarch not the dog from Mickey Mouse?
That's Pluto.
Oh.
Right, so last time, Will, our first episode, it got 64 views.
It's not bad. We did also have a few technical difficulties upon first releasing the episode.
Oh, we did actually. I forgot about them, yeah.
And throughout that whole experience, we did refresh the page a good few times on each of our devices.
The link was not working, so we checked every 30 seconds for about 10 minutes, and then it finally came back around.
So I reckon we can bring that number down to a good
25?
I was going to go 16.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's... Okay.
I mean, 16. I'm happy with 16.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's all right. We had a couple of comments as well.
Yeah.
So it's always good to look at some feedback. So our comments came in a bit of a sandwich. We have a compliment sandwich. We've got 2 good, 1 bad.
Okay.
Which I'm okay with. We got good shit. That's the top bun. The bottom bun, actually, wouldn't it be? Then, yeah, nice one, prehistoric prick.
Not so nice.
That's the sort of gritty filling.
Okay.
And then we've got Mothman to the rescue.
Mothman? What does that mean?
Your guess is as good as mine, Will. And that's the top of the bun. And that's our comment sandwich this week. So I think we did all right for some first-timers.
Yeah, we could improve. We could get rid of that prehistoric prick comment going forward.
Yeah, but I feel like that's very us. That's our roots. That's where we came from.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Speaking of prehistoric pricks, you stay tuned to the end of the show because we've got another Dinosaur of the Day coming up.
I cannot wait.
Okay, so throughout this week, me and Will have come up with a new feature. It's called the Creature Feature. And it's sort of like a death match between 2 animals that we pit against each other. Ow! It's time for the Creature Feature. I think, as far as intros go, that's probably one of our better ones.
Better ones?
Our better ones. Yeah. I mean, if I was to rank them at the moment, I would put Creature Feature.
Yeah.
I would then put...
James Through Time, surely.
James Through Time, then Dinosaur of the Day, then our piss-poor intro.
The one that's going to stick with us through every episode we ever do.
I feel like we've committed to it now.
Okay.
But we are both very aware that it's awful.
I mean, that was sort of the point. And, if we stick
See, I don't like the 2 that I've had the most input in are at the bottom.
I feel like it being too hard on Dinosaur of the Day.
Right, so back to Creature Feature. So what this is me and Will pick an animal and we sort of pit it against each other. So we've got Will's champion versus my champion. And we sort of just have a discussion and see which animal will come out on top.
So this week we did have a few ground rules though. Some specifics that we had to stick to so that it wasn't too unfair. We didn't want a rhino pitted against a harvest mouse, for instance.
Exactly. So we have got, it has to be larger than a loaf of bread.
It also has to fit into a shopping trolley.
And our fighting grounds for today's battle royale is a nice woodland. To start, Will, I'll tell you my champion. So in the James corner is a baboon.
Oh dear.
Right.
That sounds intimidating.
Right, there you are. What have you got?
I've not come as prepared as you, so I've noted
See, I'm
down...
imagining a little drawbridge coming up. And out boss walking out.
Yeah, mine's going to enter the scene like Rey Mysterio jumping into the wrestling ring from above.
Right.
I'm coming in this week with a strong tree pangolin.
A tree pangolin.
A tree pangolin.
So we've got baboon versus a tree pangolin.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I fancy my chances here.
Right. Well, why do you think your pangolin would win?
Right. For one thing, I'm gonna lay down my defensive card.
Okay.
Right? And tree pangolins, they have got these amazing keratin scales all over their backs. So if you don't know what a pangolin is, imagine like a pine cone in animal form.
A squirrel and a pine cone.
Why have you said squirrel?
Because it's arboreal.
Yeah, but there's lots of... Why have you said squirrel?
Well, it's exactly that.
Imagine like an anteating pine cone, right? Surely, an anteater pine cone.
An anteater cross of a monkey, cross of a pine cone.
Why are you throwing
Because it
monkey
climbs
in
around
there?
in trees, Will. That's all. It's literally called a tree pangolin.
Right, okay, we'll get to that.
Okay.
For now, that's my first adaptation.
I like that we've both gone for tree things. I've got my baboon
Yeah.
that can climb. Right, well, to combat your armour, Will, I've got massive bloody canine teeth
Yeah?
on my baboon.
I mean, there have been stories of pangolins surviving attacks from lions. Well, they curl up in their little ball.
Well, funny
Their
you
little
should bring that up,
impenetrable
Will,
ball.
because that would be the African ground pangolin,
Oh.
not the Asian tree pangolin.
I mean, you could be right
So-
there.
No, I am right, Will. There.
Right. But pangolins in general, they
Oh, okay.
literally, word for word, they form an almost impenetrable ball. Right?
I feel like you're getting...
Ones
You've
that
got-
have been attacked by
You said
lions
you-
have also gone on to die from shock shortly afterwards.
Oh, I see.
But, you know,
Right, so you don't think...
in the heat of the battle,
So you don't think the teeth could get through?
I think I'm safe.
You think you're safe?
Yeah. Although my
Right.
belly is a little, vulnerable. That's the one thing.
I've got opposable thumbs,
Okay.
so I reckon I could flip you.
Oh.
That's what I'm going for. When you gone into a ball, I reckon I could lift you up above my head.
Yeah.
Like, what's that? Oh, God, what's that monkey called? Mufasa.
So,
No, not Mufasa.
That's Simba's
That's
dad in
Simba's
the
dad.
Lion King.
The monkey that puts
Dad,
the...
wake up.
the monkey
You gotta
that
wake up.
on top of the rock, he holds him above.
It's a baboon.
Yeah, what's he called?
Rafiki.
Rafiki, right. he lifts
One
little...
banana, two banana.
Right, I lift your little pangolin up above my head like Rafiki,
Yeah.
and I just smash it on a rock.
Yeah, I do see that as an issue. I didn't expect you to come out with strong old opposable thumbs. That has caught me off guard.
What did you think I had?
I honestly was worried that you would have a pangolin too. I thought it was a pretty solid
Really?
bet of pangolin.
Oh, it would have been... I did have an owl at first.
Yeah.
I had a big owl.
Okay.
And then I had a wolverine.
Oh, you've given this so much more thought than I did.
Well, I wanted to win.
Well, you're not going to,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Because you may have cracked my my keratin scales,
Yeah.
but pangolins, especially tree pangolins,
You've
given that they're
got
anteaters,
so
right?
many more facts than me.
Given
by the
that
way.
they're... Oh, I've got them all noted down. You look at that. Look at that page.
He's
right?
got a page full of writing of
Okay.
pangolin facts of how he can win.
So pangolins mostly feed on termites and such, right?
They do.
So they've got these strong old front claws, right? Massive curved front claws to help rip open these termite mounds.
I'm going to be ripping open my baboon.
They're going to serve as a pretty effective defense, yeah. So if you come at me, you're going to try and lift me above your head. I'm swiping for you.
You're swiping.
I'm swiping.
Swiping, no swiping. Right. Well, what I'm going to do, seeing as I'm a baboon, I can climb the tree. So I'm going to get you to roll into a ball.
Right.
I'm going to slam you on the ground. I'm then going to run up into the tree, wait for you to think, oh, it's safe. And then I'm going to suplex down and get you.
Suplex down.
I'm going to jump out of the tree and land on you
Okay.
and hopefully fracture some spine.
Oh.
But if that doesn't work, I've got a tree jump Mark II,
Right.
which is where I have a sharp rock or stick and I jump down like someone out of Planet of the Apes and I just impale you.
Right. Well, I'm playing my my secret card, right?
Okay.
You may not know this, but pangolins, I've pronounced that weirdly.
Pangolins.
Pangolins.
Play the violin.
We've got some pretty special glands
Okay.
down by our anus,
Oh.
and we can secrete a pretty stinky fluid. So what I'm going to do,
Yeah.
you're running at me again. You're coming in for the third attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Shit yourself.
release. I basically shit myself.
That's how you. Right, this is a death match, Will.
Yeah.
All you've done is defend. You've curled up into a ball.
Right.
You've swiped at Mirage to pick you up, and then you've shit yourself.
Okay. So you want me to be more offensive, do you?
I would like you to be more offensive.
How? I mean, pangolins are pretty much built for defense, aren't they?
It's not my fault that you picked a shit animal.
How realistic are we being here? I mean, you suplexed me.
You've
leapt at me with a spear.
I'm going for about a 60% reality.
Oh, here we go. Okay, right, 60%.
So if your brain was in a pangolin, we go with that actually.
Brilliant. Okay.
We go if our brains was in the animal.
So, as a pangolin, I've already mentioned my termite diet.
You have.
Right? One of my fantastic adaptations for eating these termites is I can actually close my nostrils and my ears to stop these little termites getting inside there when I'm trying to rip open their homes. They can't, get inside me and bite me. That wouldn't be very nice.
Right.
So what I'm going to do, right, I'm going to tear open with my strong, sharp claws tons of termite mounds, which just so happen to be conveniently placed around our woodland setting. Our woodland setting.
Termites in the woodland.
I'm a tree pangolin.
I know, but we're in a woodland.
Right, so we're going for fire ants. There's
Okay,
fire ants all over
fire
the place. I'm ripping open their dens.
Yep.
I'm going to curl up in my ball.
Yeah.
And I'm going to close my nostrils and my ears. And these little fire ants, they're going to go, oh, we can't get the pangolin, but who's that fucking baboon up there?
And they're going to get me.
They're going to go all over you.
Christ, it's like...
They're biting at your eyes.
You're like Ant-Man.
Yeah.
You're Ant-Man.
I'm Ant.
Right.
Lynn.
Well, I'm gonna escape up into the tree, and then when all the ants have followed me up into one tree, I'm gonna jump to another one.
Okay, so you're evading.
And now I'm up in the tree. I'm suplexing again.
Oh dear.
I'm dive bombing you, Will.
Right.
And I'm also gonna throw a few thumps in there.
Thumps?
Yeah, I'm gonna thump you.
I'm not liking how much time you spent up in the trees here. So
We're in a woodland, Will.
we are. So being a tree pangolin, I'm going to come join you up there.
Whoa!
And the pangolin I've gone for, the long-tail pangolin, in fact, long-tail tree pangolin, he's got a prehensile tail.
Oh Christ!
So you know what that means? That means I'm going to hang upside down on the branch with my little tail.
Okay.
And now I've got like free reign to use both arms at one time and swipe at you with my claws.
Okay. I'm just going to bite your tail.
Oh.
And then once you release the tail, I'm going to grab it and I'm going to hit it against the trunk of the tree, back against the branch, back against the trunk of the tree, then I'm going to throw it to the ground.
You could have just let me fall to my death, surely. Why have you beaten me before letting me die?
And I think that's my strategy, though, with the baboon, is just come up your guns blazing.
Yeah, pure visceral strength.
I've also got a red arse.
How's that helping you?
The fire ants think I'm one of them.
Oh, I thought that out so well.
And they leave me be.
I didn't suspect that at all.
Is that your case for the pangolin, or do you have more?
Those are my main notes. I did have a few others, but I'm happy to let them go. I feel like I've made a strong enough case for my victory.
Okay, I feel like I've also put a good word in for the baboon. But we don't get to make that decision who won, do we, Will?
Do we not? I feel like my answer spoke for itself.
Well, I would vote for baboon.
Oh.
And you will vote for the pangolin.
We should probably get an outside opinion.
We should. So if you'd like to comment which animal has won, and next week we'll reveal who won the first ever creature feature and who is king of the woodlands. Will it be Will and his champion pangolin, or me and my champion baboon? We have to wait and see. Right, so this week, Will, you've told me that you've come up with a brand new feature.
I have. So,
which I'm excited for, because you don't come up with much, but when you do, it's usually absolute fire.
The one topic I came up with is usually absolute fire.
James Through Time was the only thing you came up with. Right, so last week, I came up with about 8 features, and out of them we picked Dinosaur of the Day. Will came up with 1, and I think it went pretty well.
I was drawing blood from a stone, but...
So Will, what is your feature that you've brought to the table today?
So I spent some time trying to come up with some topics. Again, it was a nightmare. I feel so uninspired whenever I have to come up with an idea for this. I don't know why.
You've not got very good imagination.
I don't. I shouldn't be on a podcast.
I think you handle it all right, Will. I mean, the pangolin used the fire ants.
Yeah. Anyway, I got to thinking about an absolute classic movie. A gem, if you will.
Right.
the world-renowned Ocean's 11.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I've seen it a while ago. I don't know the plot.
That's all we need. What's it about? Give me the general outline of what you think. Ocean's 11.
There's 11 men and they pull off a heist.
There we go. That's
all we need.
That is the extent of the context that we need for this topic.
Okay, that's good. That's lucky.
So yeah, because I'm basically hoping that we're gonna have to come up with our own idea for a heist here, right?
Okay, I like where this is going again.
Yeah. So, I think the main problem with Ocean's 11 is the misleading title. You know, I realise that the main character is called Danny Ocean, but he's got nothing to do with the ocean at all, really. So I thought, what if we replaced the main cast?
Okay.
With sea creatures.
Okay.
Yeah?
Right, Ocean's 11,
So what we're gonna
Ocean
do-
sea creatures, okay.
The name I've come up with for this topic is... Ready?
Yeah.
Ocean's 11.
Amazing, I love it. I love it.
Right, here we go.
Do we have a theme tune?
We will.
We will. And we will play that for you now.
We're gonna rob a bank. Not just any old bank. It's a super well-defended bank. Best assemble a team. Ocean's 11.
Again, I'm really enjoying that we have these prepared in advance because it makes our job so much easier.
It does.
It really does.
Right, 11 characters. I've not seen Ocean's 11 in a good few years, so I can't remember exactly what their roles are in the heist.
In the team, okay.
I looked them up on Wikipedia. I looked up the synopsis of the film, and while I did get the names and the positions of each of the heisters.
Okay.
Is that what they're called? Heisters? Heisties? No.
Crooks.
Crooks. All the crooks. Scallywags. I don't really know exactly what they would have done, but I'll read some of them out to you now. So we've got Rusty Ryan, the card magician.
Rusty Ryan.
What do you reckon a card magician's going to do to pull off a heist?
I reckon he swipes credit card information.
Okay. Yeah, that could work, I guess.
Yeah.
Linus Caldwell, the perfect pickpocket. That sounds like he swiped card information.
I feel like he pickpockets things like key cards and keys.
What we'll do is I think we should scrap that cast and we should come up with what 11 roles do you think we need to pull off a bank heist?
But they've got to be sea creatures. Or we just come up with the roles.
Well, think first of all for the roles, right?
I feel like 11's way too much.
Oh yeah, well yeah. I mean, I guess we can double up in some cases. They've got two escape drivers. What are they called? They're not called escape drivers.
Boy racers.
Getaway drivers.
Getaway drivers.
Definitely not boy racers.
Okay, right. I think we need like a man pulling the strings, or woman.
A man pulling the strings.
Or woman.
Or woman. Okay.
So like an overseer.
Overseer. So we'll just come up with the general roles first.
And they make sure that everything's going to plan.
Okay.
They keep it on track, and they say abort if it's gone tits up.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's an important role. Everything rests on that one.
Yeah. We then need the IT guy, the communication guy, the guy that's getting all the information.
Of course, yeah. He's got glasses.
He does. Yeah. He looks very similar to how I imagine you would look, Will, in about 30 years' time. I think we then need some muscle.
Muscle?
Yeah, we need some muscle.
For a bank heist?
Yeah.
I mean...
I feel like it's a strong vault door, Will.
So, wait, so we need someone to rip the vault door off with
we just need some muscle, just to look intimidating.
Okay.
So, if someone sort of approaches our sort of surveillance van, we've just got muscle to sort of go, oi.
So just intimidation, basically.
We need intimidation.
I need you to remember that Danny Ocean...
Yeah.
His number one rule is no blood.
No blood.
Nobody gets hurt unless you need to.
No blood.
I mean, nobody gets hurt.
Okay. Unless they need to.
So we can go. No, I misspoke there.
Okay.
Nobody gets hurt. I got carried away with myself.
Nobody ever gets so the muscle. Can we have intellectual muscle? like a really clever guy that can.
I think we can intimidate people
Can
with muscle,
think us.
but we can't actually. We don't want to properly hurt anyone. I reckon
Okay.
chloroform's okay. You know,
Okay, they did that to King Kong, and he was a big boy.
the chloroform King Kong.
Yeah,
Kong.
right. They got it off the boat, and they chloroformed him, and they knocked him out, and they brought him back to America.
As in, like with the little cloth. Did someone?
No,
like,
they
jump over
had
and,
bottles, and
chloroform.
they threw the bottles at his face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
That leads us on to our next role.
So we've got Overseer is number 1.
Yeah.
IT guy 2.
Do we really need
Muscle
11,
3.
Will? What if you called it Ocean's 11?
Right, should we go Ocean's 7?
No, I think Ocean's 5.
Ocean's 5.
I really think that you're on. When we get to 5+, we're going to be really thinking what really, really, really niche.
Okay, so
we keep going for now though.
Right.
Right. Well, so our 4th one, I think we should have a smooth talker,
A smooth talker.
a very charismatic man or woman
Okay.
that can sort of slip us by the guards by just chatting his way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got to be flirtatious.
He can be fair. He's got to be good looking
Or woman.
or pretty.
Or she.
They have to be good looking.
Right.
Okay.
Charismatic. Note that down.
Yeah. I think we also need a wild card.
Wild card.
A wild card. When it's
Ooh.
all gone to the shit, we just need send in the wild card.
That could be dangerous.
I know, but he knows the rules.
Right.
He does.
But he's a wild card.
He is the wild card.
Wild cards don't play by the rules.
I know, but if it's between cocking up the whole heist and getting caught, or throwing in the wild card, we're throwing in the wild card.
Okay. How are we getting in the vault?
Okay, we need an acrobat of some sort, a stealthman.
Okay.
So a sneaky bloke, or woman, or lass
Mm-hmm.
that can get in the vault, being sneaky and avoid the laser beams. Can we just put acrobat?
And in brackets, flamboyant.
Flamboyant.
Yeah. Flamboyant
Okay.
acrobat. I reckon we want one more, and that'll be good.
Yeah, we're not going to hit 11, are we?
What's the most important thing? So basically we've got an overseer who's making sure everything goes to plan.
Yeah.
We've got an IT guy.
Yeah.
Little comm support.
Yeah.
Get out of there! They've seen you.
Okay.
We've got the muscle to intimidate people. I don't feel
Yeah.
like he's doing much, but we've got him anyway.
We've already
We've
pre-booked
paid
him.
We've got a charismatic talker out of situationer.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's very integral.
Yeah, yeah. He's very much like the most important part of our plan because he's getting everything in motion.
He's
there.
the lead man. Or woman.
Wild card.
Yeah, can't forget that.
Can't forget the wild card. And then our acrobat.
Our
Our
acrobat.
flamboyant
I feel like we need
acrobat.
a demolitions expert.
demolition. So not only are we acrobating our way into the
Well, no,
safe, we're also
'cause-
blowing it up first.
Well, okay, maybe not a demolitions expert, a chemist.
A chemist.
So they can drop some chemicals to burn through stuff. But they can also make big explosions. They're very versatile.
Okay, brilliant. So
Okay.
we have got to Ocean's 7.
Okay.
What oceanic creatures are we going to assign to each of these roles? Shall we start with the most boring one, the Overseer?
The Overseer.
Who seems like a reliable...
I feel like a very snobby octopus.
An octopus?
Yeah.
I feel like octopuses can be
He's
like...
sort of got his tentacles out and he's pushing buttons
Oh, yeah?
and he's got a monocle on.
Oh, that sounds like the IT guy, though, doesn't it?
Okay, we can have the octopus as
Imagine
the
him,
IT
he's,
guy.
like, he's trying to open doors over this side over here.
But he's also...
Over this section here, he's like setting off alarms.
Okay, right, okay, he can be the IT guy.
Yeah? We got the
Yeah,
octopus,
octopus
there.
IT guy.
What's he called?
He's going to be called Randall.
Randall the octopus. Okay. Randall.
Right, back to the Overseer.
Overseer.
I would like it to be
It's got to be someone really level-headed.
level-headed.
Someone quite boring, I would have
A
thought.
hammerhead shark.
A hammerhead shark is your idea of level-headed. Like the most zany shark out there. Wee, look at my head.
But it's level, though.
I'm a madman.
It's level.
Hammerhead shark.
I feel like you don't like that.
I'm not sure I do. You know what? I'll let you have.
No, we're...
Are we not?
No, we won't have the hammerhead shark.
Okay. Like a turtle.
Yeah.
Turtles seem like really inoffensive. Everyone would get along with a turtle.
Okay.
And he could get on with his job.
Right, the Overseer is going to be a turtle. Because he's calm, he's level-headed.
And his name is...
Tortuga.
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 Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
What's next on the list?
We're on to mussel.
Walrus. Big,
A walrus?
massive
I hadn't even considered that.
walrus. Or an elephant seal.
I feel like a walrus's tusks could become a bit of an issue, you know?
Well, with the hurting people.
Yeah.
We go for an elephant seal then.
Elephant seal could really throw his weight around without doing too much, too much damage.
And he's called Berg.
Berg?
Because he's big as a bloody iceberg.
I quite like that, actually.
Is that a good name?
I reckon he's a right Londoner. He's a Londoner walrus.
Yeah.
Berg.
Berg.
Charismatic. Who's a charismatic sea creature?
I would like to go for a cuttlefish. Hear me out. Hear me out. Small male cuttlefish sneak into the dens of large male cuttlefish, posing as a female, and mate with all the other females in there because they can't compete physically. So I think we should go for a cuttlefish because he's already talking his way into a big boy's den pretending to be a woman.
What a little shit. So he sneaks on in there and bangs all their wives?
Yeah, so if a cuttlefish, he's either going to be a big boy or little.
Mm.
And if he's little, he can temporarily change his sex to become a female. The bloke will let him into his den where he's storing 5-6 other females. He'll mate with all the females, and then he'll stay in there. And then when the male comes to mate with them all, he probably will get mated with, but he's already impregnated all the other females, so he's laughing.
But he's
got.
He's got.
But at the end of the day,
if he's got the job done,
he's got the job done. So I think we should have the cuttlefish.
Yeah, I'll go with the cuttlefish.
And I want to call him Shane.
Shane
the cuttlefish.
Why Shane?
Why Shane? Just popped into my mind. I was thinking Dwayne or.
You were thinking Dwayne, and you said.
I know, but
Shane.
Dwayne. Yeah, but I wanted something a bit more. Shane. It's Shane. Will.
Okay, Shane.
Okay, what's next?
It's quite a plain name.
Okay,
okay. That would slip him in.
Right.
Nice and easy. He doesn't want to be too, out there.
Okay.
Wild card.
Okay, the wild card is going to be
pufferfish.
A pufferfish. I like it.
Think of it. He's sitting there. He's doing his thing. He's he's at the card table at the casino,
and all of a sudden he gets the nod from
puff,
and he just puffs.
Everyone's looking at him.
Cards are flying.
Yeah.
Tables knocked over. Chips are everywhere. I think that's a very good shout.
It can happen at any moment.
It could.
Any moment.
Any moment.
Pufferfish, and we're going to call him
Agent 4.
Agent 4.
It's Agent 4.
No.
Can you imagine? Oh, guys, it's all going wrong. Go. What do we do? Oh, we're dying. Oh, there's gunshots going off. Send in Agent 4. Puff.
So this is our penultimate one, our flamboyant acrobat. I tell you what, we should have gone octopus something else. It's too late now, but octopus, they've got like super camouflage, haven't they?
He would have been good for most of the roles.
He could have single-handedly robbed the bank.
He could have.
What about a little cleaner shrimp?
A cleaner shrimp?
I imagine them being quite like...
Cleaner?
Agile, Because if they're up there cleaning the teeth of a big old triggerfish...
They've got to get away.
Gets a bit, angsty.
A bit chompy.
They've got to get out of there pretty
Or have a shrimp, okay?
Yeah?
A cleaner shrimp.
Little cleaner shrimp. We're going to call him...
I think we should go for XX Skills XX.
No scope.
Skills XX No Scope.
XX Skills...
No.
No?
Skills XX No Scope.
Skills XX No Scope. Okay.
And that should be the flamboyant acrobat's name.
He's doing 360s all over the place.
He is. He's really...
Finally, our chemist.
Our chemist.
What's a chemist animal?
Okay.
What about the clownfish?
Why a clownfish?
I don't know. They're able to avoid the toxins of
they are actually.
anemone.
Oh, they are.
Because of their mad chemistry skills, bro.
That's quite a good point actually. Okay, we'll have a clownfish as the chemist.
Clownfish, and we're going to call him Heisenberg.
We're not calling it Heisenberg.
Are we not?
No.
We don't want a copyright strike.
No. We call him Heisen Iceberg.
Yeah, because they live in the North Pole, do they? Heisen Iceberg. We've got 2 bergs in there now. Sweet. I think that's it. We've got our team. We've got Tortuga, Randall the octopus, Berg the elephant seal, Berg.
Yeah.
Shane, charismatic cuttlefish. We've got Agent 4, our wildcard pufferfish. Our cleaner shrimp, XX. Nope. We've got our cleaner shrimp. Nope. We've
got our cleaner shrimp, skills XX, no scope.
And finally, to round it all off, we've got our clownfish, Heisen Iceberg. That will do. I think we've got a pretty solid team there. I fancy our chances with that bank.
And that's the feature.
That was the feature. That was it.
I enjoyed that though.
Yeah.
We're gonna rob a bank. Not just any old bank. It's a super well defended bank. Best assemble a team. Ocean 7.
So that's it. I think we've got a pretty solid team there. That is the end of our segment. Ocean 7.
Hey! So ocean's been home to a lot of sea creatures. They are also home to a lot of fossils. Dinosaur, 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 dinosaur of the day. Dinosaur of the day. Right, Will, so today's dinosaur of the day is the Stegosaurus.
Oh.
You familiar with that?
It's one of my favourites.
That's one of your favourites, where you're about to learn a lot more about it.
Mm.
So this one was around in the Jurassic era, which was 155 million years ago.
Mm.
And if we go back to our human UK life cycles ago, that is near enough 2 million. 2 million generations ago, Will.
UK generations.
UK generations. So if you contrast that to Triceratops, only 850,000.
Oh.
So this is, we're going way back.
He's doing well, this one.
It was a very big dinosaur again. So we've got some measurements for you. It was 9 meters long, okay, which is the same as 62 Bic Biro pens. It's also the same as 100 penis size, based on the average UK penis size.
Average UK. How does the average UK penis size compare to?
See, I didn't go too in depth to this. I'm very much sticking to my UK scales.
Can I get an actual measurement on the average UK penis size?
The average is...
I'm insecure, James.
Right, so it's 9 meters long.
Sorry, 9 meters? The average UK penis
No,
size?
sorry, the Stegosaurus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I felt very inadequate for a second
and it's
there.
100 of them, so I think it's like 9 centimeters.
Sorry, 9 centimeters?
9 centimeters. I think the average is about...
Are you basing that off yourself, James?
I've got a resource for this.
Oh wait, I want to hear. James, how do you think you compare to the national average of 9 centimeters?
I don't want to comment.
That's fair enough. Okay,
right.
We'll move on.
So that's the average. 9 centimeters, about 3.5, 4 inches. It's flaccid, Will.
Okay, right, fair enough.
Is that all right?
That's a very different idea. But it's still 9 centimeters. Like, okay.
Right, moving on. It also weighs 5 tons.
Okay.
Okay, which is 57 human men. UK human men, I should say.
UK human. Are you looking at like a website, UK Human Dimensions? Is that where you're...
No, I like to compare it against myself. So I like to know that it's 100 of me long.
Because you can't relate to Inuits.
No, I can't. I can't at all. So if someone says it's 700 Ethiopians tall, I've got no unit measurement at all. I don't know what scale that is.
That's fair
enough. If someone says it's 900 UK people tall, I can go, right, I know the average UK person, I see them out and about,
Mm-hmm.
and I can form a scale in my head.
That's solid thinking.
Yeah. Right, but this week I've improved on Dinosaur of the Day, and I'm going to give you some facts.
Okay.
Like, not just height and length. I'm going to give you actual content
Some more facts.
that you can share. Right, so the Stegosaurus is known to be the dumbest dinosaur.
Oh, really?
It's supposed to be very thick. It has a brain the size of an orange, but it's 9 meters long and weighs 5 tons.
And it's got a little orange brain.
And it's got an orange brain. So we'll remember it weighs 57 human men, and it's got the brain of an orange.
That's smaller than my brain.
Yeah, that is very much, even in your small head, it's still
And
small.
my tiny little head. I'm not 9 meters long either.
But, Will, recent evidence has found that it also had a second brain
What?
in the pelvis region.
Brain in the pelvis?
A cavity has been found in the pelvis region that is thought to have harboured a second brain.
Does this mean its penis literally thought for itself?
Well, no, it means its tail thought for itself.
Oh.
So a characteristic of the Stegosaurus is 4 massive spikes on the end of its tail.
Okay.
Yeah, and these spikes were the size of 3 bottles of wine
Each.
each.
Wow.
So it's got 4.
That's much bigger than I thought it was going to
So
be. I
it's
figured it'd be
got-
like a dinner plate each.
No, so it's got these really massive spikes, and that's his main defense mechanism. So if it's second brain, it can swing its tail hella quick
Oh.
to slash stuff.
So if something comes at it from the front, right?
It's going to go
Its
side
first
on.
brain has got no control over its tail whatsoever. It's just going to be like, oh, we're fucked.
Yeah,
we're done.
He has no idea. He's thinking, Jesus bloody Christ. And he's going to attempt to turn to the side and sort of get the rear tail, the rear brain involved.
This is a bit like the pangolin. Not in that it's got 2 brains.
Will, stop trying to get votes for your pangolin.
Oh, come on. He's got a little sharp tail and he thrashes it about to try and cut whatever's trying to attack him, you know?
Because the
Like,
Stegosaurus was a big prey species. It got eaten a lot. Right, and having this little tail adaptation meant that it could fend for itself. But it didn't live too long, Will, because it wasn't around when we are now. So, second brain.
I mean, it lived quite a while.
But not as long as the Triceratops. Triceratops was thrashing about only 850,000 UK life cycles ago. This is 2 million ago.
So what happened to it? So it didn't get wiped out by the asteroid / volcano /
See, not a lot of dinosaurs did get killed by that.
Okay.
A lot of dinosaurs weren't even around then. They were only the dinosaurs of the Cretaceous period. So your T-Rex, your Triceratops. But your big boys, your Diplodocus, your Stegosaurus.
Sorry, your Diplodocus.
Diplodocus.
No.
Your Allosaurus. Your big boys. They weren't even around. They just got outcompeted and died. Climate change. Who knows? They dead. They didn't survive. So I feel like that was a better fact.
Yeah, I've enjoyed that actually.
That
I
was
like the behaviour.
Yeah. See, I thought I'd improve on it because you gave me some criticism last week, Will.
I gave you constructive.
You gave me
criticism.
and I've learned, and I've given you a second brain fact.
I think it's all for the better.
Name me another animal that has 2 brains.
A worm.
A
Worms have
worm.
2 brains. Because you can cut a worm in half and then, like, both sides can go on to live, right?
Yeah.
Is that right? Or
Yeah,
does one
that's right.
side go on to live?
I thought it was 2, but I may be mistaken.
Oh, I don't know anymore. I don't want to commit to that.
Should we say you don't know any other animals that have 2 brains?
I don't know any
See?
other animals that have 2
What
brains.
a fact that is. You can share that with anyone. There you go. At work tomorrow, you'd be like, you never guess what? Dinosaur had 2 brains. And then we get people talking about dinosaurs, Will, and it makes them more mainstream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're bringing them back.
We are bringing them back.
We're making them cool again. So now that we're all clued up on our dinosaur for the day, I feel like it's a good time for us to sign off for the week.
To end the show.
You know what I mean?
I think that's very good. So before we go, just remember to comment on which animal you would like to win the creature feature between Will's tree pangolin and my baboon. And we've all got a Twitter now as well. So if you follow us at Crepuscular Content, that's Crepuscular CONT.
Just be careful with that.
Yeah, with that one, we don't want
If you
to get in
do
trouble.
tell your friends, please enunciate
the
the O.
the Crepuscular
Cont.
thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy. We'll see you next time.
See you later.
Bye.